Hey, this is Neil from MasterPaintingNow.com, and I finally got my new course. I know it seems like forever, and I'm sorry it took so long, but it's finally here. So draw up to 317 times better. That's right, 317 times better in as little as 2 days. When I show you the mind-blowing secrets of form, shading, lighting, and perspective. And after only 14 days, you can complete the course and draw realistically from your imagination. Now, this is the end of your journey to drawing realistically from your imagination and the beginning of your new artistic talent. You're going to watch your drawings transform. You're going to see your friends admire your drawings, and you're going to experience more confidence in your drawings than you ever have before. And you're going to do it in just 4 short weeks. And if you're already interested and you just want to read about this course right now, just simply click on the link in the description and read about the course. Or if you want, just continue listening to this awesome video, I guess, and you'll learn all about the course this way as well. You're going to finally draw remarkable drawings that pop off the page in awesome realism. So my fellow artists, the reason I created this course on form and shading, dynamic lighting, and perspective is because I'm inspired. And I created something that can truly change your life. It changed my life. I realized the only way I can prove this to you is by teaching you everything that I discovered about how to draw. Now we're talking about another level of drawing and painting. The number one reason you're not drawing like a pro, you're not learning the fundamentals that Michelangelo learned. You're not doing the correct drawing exercises that Leonardo da Vinci used. Look, most art teachers just don't teach right. They might teach you how to draw, or they might say, hey, let's draw a cube or draw a sphere, but they fail to tell you why. The why is what's important. The why is what's missing. They don't teach you the fundamentals of form. Why the cube looks like a cube. Why the sphere looks like a sphere. Why flat planes are shaded this way and curved planes are shaded this way. Why a cube is shaded this way and a sphere is shaded that way. Look, it comes down to flat planes versus curved planes. So in order to draw realistically from your imagination like Michelangelo, you must learn the fundamentals and do the proper exercises. You must do the proper exercises. And that's what this course is all about. It's all about learning the proper fundamentals and doing the proper exercises. So let's get started. Look, check out this testimony. And I get testimonies like this all the time sent to my emails. Oh, by the way, your videos are making my 60 grand a year education right now seem like it should be going to you. That was from Billy Varela. All the time I get emails like that. Look, I went to San Francisco Academy of Art. I have learned more from your videos than I have in my 3 years of professional art training. I've read all these books. I've learned more from you than I ever did from them. I went to this university, which is known for art teaching, and I took 3 years of art there, and I learned more from you than I did from them. So have you ever tried to draw something from your imagination? I don't know, like how to draw a girl, let's say, and it just doesn't look real? It didn't look like the artist that you admire? I remember being there so many times. Oh man. And I got so sick of it. And in fact, I gave up on art several times because of it. I tried to draw something from my mind and it just wouldn't come out right. Like something was wrong, but I just didn't know what. Even eyes, and I was good at eyes, but they would come out cartoony, not 3D, not realistic. I got bored of drawing from references, which I was able to do pretty well. I just got bored of it. I wanted to be able to draw from my mind on paper in front of people. I wanted to be able to sit down at school and draw something awesome without having to look at anything but my paper. And I gave it for a while, and I hardly drew anything, just every once in a great while from reference. Then one day, I was just determined to do it. I picked up every book on drawing and painting I can find. I went to the local library. I even ordered books from other libraries to be sent to my library. I bought every book I can afford. I bought every course I can afford, every video I can find. And I found one thing in common among the basics: form and lighting. Shading is form revealed by lighting. Lighting reveals form. And the thing is, none of these art books and by themselves ever taught it. I had to glean little bits and pieces here and there, and then I also had to learn just by doing, by experience. And when it all finally clicked in my brain, I'm like, why do none of these books teach us? Why do art teachers not teach this way? If they taught this way, people would actually be able to draw, and they would be able to do it great, and they would be able to do it in a short amount of time. And so it was just mind-blowing, the reason that it wasn't done this way. Right, so realistic 3D drawings are all about form. Oh, so that's why my teacher had us draw and paint cubes and spheres. So boring. But she didn't tell us why. Why in the hell didn't she tell us why we're doing it? The why is what's important. The why is what's missing. Why didn't she show us the form of the cube and the sphere itself? So after a lot of reading books, self-study, and practice, I discovered what form was all about and how to learn it for real and apply it to anything I drew. In fact, I did just that. I took my own course and I applied it to myself, and I did all my own exercises, and I improved greatly. Check this out. On the left there, you see I have a picture. Not too bad. The form's okay, the lighting's okay, but something's just missing. It just doesn't look all that great. And some people think it does look great. I don't. I think it's missing a lot. And that's one of my more recent things. But look at the picture on the right. Now, the one on the left took hours and hours. The one on the right took 20 minutes or less. But it looks good and it reads good. And the reason why is because the form and the lighting is there. And, I could do way better than that, but that was only 20 minutes. Now, check this out. That was a huge jump. The jump I made, and what you're seeing right now in real time, during this whole video, or not real time, excuse me, in the sped up video, and or maybe it's in real time. I don't know yet how long this video is going to be, but check it out. What you're seeing happening the whole time in front of you, that's all from my imagination. But check this out. Look how much Joe improved. I think he's better than me now. Bam! It's just like, what? Seriously? And it all comes down to understanding these basics and applying them. And the more you draw, the better you get too. And the more you practice these exercises, the better you get. And he obviously put a lot more time in than I did, or is just naturally more talented than I am. Because I don't think I can draw that from my imagination, and I'm not even sure if all that is drawn from his imagination, to be honest. So yeah. So you can do this, and why? It's because of the groundbreaking teaching. It's the groundbreaking teaching method that I use on how to draw realistically. And perspective, that was another one that just boggled my mind. I just couldn't get it. Single point wasn't too hard, I could do that. But even then it got complex. Like, let's say I needed to turn an object differently in the room. How would I do that? The key is, and I'm going to give you this secret for free, each object can have different vanishing points. That's right. Each object can have different vanishing points. You're not just stuck to 2 vanishing points on the page. And in fact, you can draw an entire image in single point perspective and then draw one object in that room in 2-point perspective. And that's because you want to turn that object. Anyway, I'm telling you, if you see this in action, you watch me do it and show you how, with the difference between single and 2nd-point perspective, 3rd-point perspective, and 4th-point, it's going to blow your mind. You're going to go, wow. You're going to go, really? It's that easy? Yes, it's that easy. And I'm telling you, I just think the problem is people don't teach perspective. They don't teach perspective in a way that I was able to understand. Because I was like, why can't I understand perspective? Am I stupid? And I felt stupid. The problem is teachers just weren't teaching me right. I discovered a way to teach form, lighting, and perspective in a way that will make sense to you. It's going to all finally click. You will finally understand what Da Vinci understood, what Michelangelo understood, what Rembrandt understood, and all these great masters that were able to draw from their imagination. And I guarantee it. In fact, if my teaching does not work for you, then you should not have to pay. I'm here to help. And if I fail to do that, then you're going to get a refund. I demand that. This is how it is. I have over 300 free tutorials on my website. And they're quality tutorials. Some of them are 3 hours long. They're like an entire series, like an entire little mini course of themselves. And I offer it for free because I like to help people. So if my course doesn't make you a better artist, if it doesn't help you, then I don't want you to have to pay for it. All you have to do is simply go look at, I'm sorry, your course didn't work for me. I didn't benefit from it. I didn't become a better artist, and I'll give you money back. Now, why can I offer such an awesome guarantee like that? Because it works for 99% of artists that try it. That's why. Only like 1% ever ask for a refund for my courses. That's how powerful the teaching is. That's how powerful my groundbreaking lessons are and the exercises are. You're going to understand 1st, 2nd, even 4th perspective. It's all going to finally click. How to shade is going to finally click. Because I get that question all the time. Hey, how do I shade this? How do I shade that? How do I color this? How do I color that? How do I paint this? How do I paint that? It all comes down to form, 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 form. How do I light this? It comes down to form. If you understand the form, then you can light it. If you don't understand form, you can't light it. It's all about form, I'm telling you. If you don't understand what form is, that's fine. This course is going to get you to understand form. You're going to understand it so well, you'll be able to teach it to your friends. You will be able to teach it because you're going to say, oh, okay, I finally get it. It finally clicks. And you're going to know how to teach it to other people so it can finally click for them. You're going to finally be able to shade complex things with complex lighting from your mind. Why? Because of this layered approach I teach to lighting. If you can shade a sphere with one single light on it, if you can shade that realistically, then you can shade anything realistically when you use my lighting approach. And I'm going to teach you how to shade a sphere realistically. You're going to go through the baby steps, and you're going to do it quickly, and you're going to improve rapidly. It's going to blow you away. After only doing a couple of the exercises, you're going to be amazed how much better you're able to draw. And you're going to be so amazed at it that you might not even want to finish the course. But you should finish the course. Don't just not finish the course. Don't go, oh, cool, I learned so much, I'm so much better, and just stop there. do the whole course. I'm telling you, it's going to blow your mind how good you're going to get. So the power, like I said, is in my layered approach to do lighting. It's extremely powerful. I wish my art teacher taught me like this. I wish anyone would have taught me like this. I could have saved years of my time. You know what? I would pay $500 for this course just to learn this stuff in 4 weeks instead of years. If I can rewind time, I would mow lawns. I would do everything I had to do to get $500 just for I can take this course and understand and save all those years of frustration. So how much do you have to pay for this 13.5-hour course? Well, you're not going to have to pay $500. Don't worry about that. Anyone that knows me knows you're not ever going to have to pay that much for anything I own. Why? Because I like to help people. And I'm not going to help people if I charge $500 for a course, because most people just can't afford that, especially in this economy. But before I tell you the price, and believe me, the price is going to blow your mind. In fact, actually, if you're already you know what, look, if you just want to go buy right now, the price is $19.95 right now. But listen to all the bonuses you're going to get, because it's so many bonuses. So the first bonus is 48 minutes long. It's worth $20. So in this free bonus lesson on lighting, you're going to learn more advanced concepts of lighting, like what happens when 3 shadows overlap from 3 different light sources, or what happens when 2 light sources overlap from the same light source, and how to shade, and a little bit about color theory and color and how color is affected by light and that sort of thing. Now look at this. That's not the only bonus you get. You get another bonus, bonus number 2, which is 29 minutes long, and that's easily worth $10. So learn how to paint a group of nude, no nipples or private parts, so it's safe for children. They're like Barbie doll. People sitting around. This is what you're watching now. You're watching the sped up video, and you're gonna see this. You're gonna hear me talking and explaining what I'm doing, and it's that knowledge of what I'm explaining that makes it so powerful. And that video right there in itself is awesome, and it's easily worth $10. And other people would sell it for like $30. I'm telling you, they charge so much money. The next bonus, bonus 3, is 2 hours long. It's easily worth $60. Most places will charge like $160 for it. We paint a picture from beginning to end using everything we learned in the course. It even includes a few advanced concepts in perspective, like how to draw stairs in perspective, which can seem complex at first, but when you understand it, it's really not too hard. And I also show a little bit about Google SketchUp and faster ways to get your perspective if you don't want to take the time to do it on paper or in Photoshop or something. Another bonus, bonus number 4, 28 minutes long, easily worth $10. You learn to draw clothes using form and lighting, and also how to shade and color them. So it's only 28 minutes long, so it's not like a real in-depth tutorial, but it's going to open up certain things in your mind that, you know, because even though you go through the course and you kind of understand form so much better now, and you're able to draw all this stuff realistic from your mind, certain concepts like clothing might seem like, well, how exactly does this work? And so I can just kind of break it down real fast, showing, look, clothings are made of all the same basic shapes that you've learned. All the things we learned in the course, clothing is also made up of that. And when that finally clicks, I just help it click for you. And when it clicks for you, you go, oh, clothing's not all that hard. And it really isn't when you learn how it's built up of basic shapes, 3-dimensional shapes. You also get bonus number 5, easily worth $10. This is my Photoshop brushes that I use every day for my freelance work. You also get bonus number 6, easily worth $25 an hour. This is the best bonus of them all. You get my free help for 1 month. If you buy this course soon, this is a limited time offer. I'm not going to offer this for very long. Maybe, I don't know how long, in fact. I don't even know when I'm going to take it down. If I get overwhelmed with people emailing me, I'm just going to take the offer down. And I don't know how long that's going to take. Already so far, over like 40 people have bought the course. And they're all entitled to that 1 month of free help from me. You can email me all the questions you have while you're taking the course, and I'll take my time to answer them. And if I need to, I'll even take the time to make a YouTube video specifically for you, so that, you know, and it'll be available for everyone to view it, so it might help them too, but specifically be made for you to answer your question if I can't answer it just really quickly in email. Now that is easily worth so much money. The fact that you can sit there, there's no price I can put on that, because it just depends. Everyone's different. So anyway, that offer is limited. So if you want to get that offer, if that interests you, you want my help for a month to be able to email me, show me your images. Hey, what am I doing wrong? Check out my image. I just can't quite figure it out. Can you help me figure it out? Then I can help you figure it out, because sometimes it just takes a little extra one-on-one to kind of get certain concepts. And I'm there to help you do that. If you act now, if you get this course now. So to get it, just simply click on the link, scroll down till you see where to buy, because pretty much everything you're going to read there is what I'm telling you anyway right now in this video. And get your course right now for only $19.95. I'm sorry if you missed the 24-hour opening. It was only $15.95 for 24 hours. That's now gone. I told you you had 24 hours to do it, so sorry about that. Now it's $19.95, but it's still a great price. You're getting over $515 worth of material here. Over $515 worth of material. And I'm telling you, it's easily worth that. Everything you're getting is easily worth that. You will believe it after you're done with the course. You'll be like, oh my gosh, why doesn't he charge more for this? This is easily worth $500. Why? It's because I like helping people. So go ahead, click on the link, buy the course now. In fact, the first link in the description says buy now. Click that and just buy it now. Click the link, the buy now link, and just buy it now. So how can I charge so little? Because I have no overhead. I don't have any electric bill to pay, no office rent, no CDs to produce. I offer you the 10 hours, or rather in this case, 13.5 hours as an instant download with fast servers. And you'd be amazed how fast they are. They actually download very quickly if you have a good internet connection. Once you download the videos, you own them for life. You can burn them to DVDs, you can save them to flash drive, they're yours, you own them. I can afford to charge $19.95, so you can afford to start drawing remarkable, realistic pictures that blow your friends and family away. And also, I like to help people. That's just what I like to do, and that's why I have so many free tutorials, right? Soon, just want to drop this here really quick. Soon, I'm going to be offering all of my courses, or at least most of my courses, maybe all of them, on a USB drive, a flash drive. So it'll be like an 8 gig flash drive or something like that. And I'll drop all my courses on it. I'm going to be putting those on eBay for a limited time, because I hate shipping stuff. That's why I do the download thing too. I'm just lazy. I don't want to ship stuff, right? So I might actually hire a company to start shipping for me. But I want to test it. So for a limited time, it's going to be a bomb offer. It's going to be like all my courses, which if you were to buy them all individually right now and download them all, it would cost you, I don't know, it's like $20, $60, $80, something like $80, something like that. I'm going to be offering for like $35. All my courses. That easily, if you were to buy them individually right now from my website, you'd pay like $80 or something. And I'm gonna just try it on eBay just to see how it works. And anyway, so stay tuned for that. And then you'll have it on an actual physical medium. You won't have to wait for it to download. You just have to wait for it to ship to you. So the benefits of this course is you're going to finally be able to land that job you want. That's so important, and you're going to be able to impress your friends, and that's cool to be able to do that, to be able to draw and impress people and be like, wow, if you just sit down somewhere like in a park and start drawing, people are going to come up and check it out. They're going to walk by and be like, wow, that's really good. I'm telling you, just sit there and draw awesome stuff, which you're going to be able to do after this course, and you're going to meet new people. It's a really great way to meet people. So why wait and let all the other artists pass you by and steal that job you want? Look, before I was able to draw from my mind, if there were just one course I could buy, this is the course that I would buy. I'm being completely honest. Look, I should have created this course before any other course that I created. And I'll be honest, the reason why I didn't do that is because I thought the figure course would be more popular. And maybe I'm right, but let's prove me wrong. Let's make this course more popular than my figure course. So click here right now. Click on the link in the description and get your new course. Get your new course right now and draw like you never have before. Just click it right now and draw like you never have before. One more thing. You're not going to find this kind of quality teaching anywhere else for this price. You just won't. I've sat through art courses at universities. They're just not as good. It's just the truth. Students say that I have a teaching gift. So for right now, for just $19.95, look, that's cheaper than a night out at the movies. And look, here's a proven truth. If you put off buying this course right now, this is a statistical fact. That's a hard word for me to say. Statistical. It's a statistical fact. There's a 70% chance that you're never going to buy it. If you don't buy this right now, there's a 70% chance that you will just never buy it. Life will get in the way, you'll forget, you'll lose the link to the page, etc. But you have the chance right now to get ahead of the game. So why waste years of your life like I did to finally draw realistically from your mind when you can do it in a month and get your course? Look, if you're just in high school right now, you're going to make a huge leap over everyone else. By the time you get to college, you're going to be able to draw so well, they're going to be like, why are you even taking this course? Why are you even in college? Just make a portfolio and go get a job. Seriously, portfolio is so powerful. You can land an awesome art job just by having a great portfolio. And by the time you're done with this course and some of my other courses, you're going to be able to do just that. And I'm telling you, if your art teacher is in any way honest at all, he's just going to be like, why are you even here? You're going to be that good that you won't even need to go to college. You can literally just make your portfolio and start applying for jobs. Let me tell you everything that's in this course, because this course is packed full of stuff. Lesson 1, you learn the basics of single point perspective, and it's going to make sense to you. But here's the real kicker. In Lesson 2, you're going to finally understand 2 and 3 point perspectives. You're going to actually get it. It's going to be like, that's all single. Really, second point, 2 point perspective is really just because the object is viewed differently. The angle you're viewing the object determines what perspective you draw it in, and it's really just this easy to do. And I'm telling you, it's going to blow your mind when I show you how to do it. In the third lesson, you get 2 and 3 point perspective, and it's more advanced. Finally, we start moving on to form and lighting in lesson 4. And also I teach my unique layered approach, my groundbreaking method of layered approach to 1 and 2 and 3 lights, so how to add as many lights as you want to an object, and backlighting and rim lighting, whatever you want to call it. In lesson 5, you're going to learn how to cast shadows in perspective. And you'll learn a bunch of other stuff, like how to draw shadows from floating spheres and floating cubes and cubes against walls and all that good stuff. In lesson 6, you're going to master the cube fully. You're going to be able to draw a cube. By the time you're done with lesson 6, you're going to be able to draw a cube from any angle, in any perspective, hit it with as many lights as you want, 1, 2, or 3, a backlighting, cast shadow. You're going to be able to draw cubes realistically from any angle. In lesson 7, you're going to do the same thing, but you're going to master the cylinder. In lesson 8, you're going to master the cone. In lesson 9, you're going to master how to do all these shapes together and with color, and how to go from like a dull texture clay to a metal using the layered approach. That is how to draw something that looks more like clay and then continue to build up using my layered approach and end up making it look like metal if you want to push it that far. You're going to be able, and anyway, there's 12 lessons, and you're going to learn how to draw a swan in perspective using all the basic shapes. That is how to build a swan out of like cubes and spheres and so forth, all the basic shapes you've already mastered, and how to put all that together and make complex forms like the human body and a swan and so forth. In lesson 11, you're going to draw more complex grids. You're going to learn like the face. You're going to learn folds and clothes. You're going to learn some muscles on the human anatomy and how all these complex things are just built up of these primitive shapes. And how you're going to learn how to like imagine a form more as a grid, like a 3D program, and how to shade it like that. That's how you make it look realistically. And then finally, in lesson 12, you're going to put all this together to build dynamic scenes with dramatic lighting. And after this, you're going to be able to draw complex scenes from your mind, and it's just to be remarkable. You're just going to blow your mind away. And look, if you're still undecided, why you're still undecided, you get to try it for free. If you don't learn and draw better from this course, then I'm going to give your money back. So you have nothing to lose here. Give it a try. Just give it a try. Just click on the Buy It Now link. Just go ahead and do it, because if you don't, you most likely won't. There's a 70% chance you'll never get this course, and you're not going to jump ahead of the game. And man, I wish I had been able to have a course like this to buy. But you know what the sucky thing is? Even if a course like this was available, and I watched a video just like the one you're watching right now, I probably would have passed it up. And that sucks, because I never would have learned this awesome information because I was just like, whatever. Maybe I'll do it later. I'm a procrastinator. And I probably never would have picked it up. Not at that time, not when I was young. And I wouldn't have finally, picked it up. Not to ever find it again until years later when I became an adult. Anyway, don't make the mistakes I made. Just pick up the course. Do yourself that favor. Thanks for watching. Click on the link. Buy now. Appreciate it, and you're gonna appreciate it. You're gonna just be able to draw so much better, and you're gonna love it.